So Horan will do battle with Habens. Umpire has the ball in hand. Start of the third term. 10-7-67 Bell Post Hill. Inverleigh 4-4-28. Timekeeper hasn't come back from... Oh, there he is. I think he'd come back from half-time there, but he has.
Last bit of calamari.
They started the third term. Took it out of Dale's hands. Horan, Hybens. Horan gets a second tap to it. Barton off the square. Gives it away. Rabbis with a little toe poke, which looked better at ranges across the road than here. Now the ball for the Hawks. Cation's around the corner towards Grundle. Put a hand up. Can't take it one-handed. Handball from Gray to Barlow. He goes along the line, and Rabbis takes the mark. Right half forward, kicking to the southern end. Right of your radio dial in the third term. Page comes out from full forward. Can't take the mark. Barton, he's ripped off the football. Umpire says punts. Don't like his punts. He needs to do a bit more work, that umpire, with the punts. Very low key.
A few more crunches.
I want to see him get down. Get down low with the holding the ball decision.
A few more sit-ups you're suggesting? Or?
I think so. He needs to do something with those. So, free kick, Baxter. Oh, that's a terrible kick. Rabbis wasn't really expecting it, and then he left it behind. Page coming in on hands and knees. Tapped away by Meehan. Only as far as Marr gets a high kick out wide. James going up. Oh, geez, that was a good effort, and he did get one high. So we'll take the free kick.
Never took his eyes off the ball,
He went straight for it. Right half forward. Kick was horrendous. Handball back towards Seddon in the back pocket. Wheels around, goes high towards half back. Burt comes out, does well, picks it up. Now goes with the right foot kick long. Kennedy Hunt on a long lead. Can he pick it up? No, he can't. Addy turns around. Hybens shows a turn of speed but leaves the footy behind. Horan in support for Addy. Addy picks it up at half back, gets around Hybens, handball back to Fantella, off a step out wide to the big fella. Horan takes the mark. See Rabbis coming off in front here too with an ankle, I think.
In front of his shin, I reckon.
Yeah,
Jace.
he was pointing to his shin. Yeah.
Horan along the line, pops up, no mark taken, front and centre was okay. Mays turns around but kicks it straight back to Horan. He's kicked a kick in the park on a Sunday afternoon. He drills the ball short. It's okay. Fantella takes it.
Basic football skills.
So Fantella long along the line towards Barton. Just read the ball the better. We might put him in the interleague squad too, I think, Timmy. Goes with a right foot kick long towards Costello and Ettridge. Costello can't take the mark. He tries to get it again. De Blasio gave it away. Oh, Meehan dropped it though. Right in the goal square. Dangerous. Ball still in dispute. Handball came out the front of the pack. Is okay. Seddon gave it to Baxter. His handball over the top to Mays. His handball further afield to Mick Groz. Got it back to Grundle off a step at half back, and Mays, he just settles the play down. And now he goes with a kick into the middle. Turned it over again. McNamara. He left it behind though this occasion. The ball came out towards Urquhart. No, couldn't pick it up though. Grundle arched the back, got around on the right in the middle. Then got ripped off the football as well. Mays, he's under pressure. Oh, Jakey Barlow ripped his head off, and he'll take a free kick in the middle. No addition to the half-time score. 10-7. Bell Post Hill Inverleigh 4-4. We've played 3 minutes.
So Mays now goes quickly to the half-forward line. Mark has been taken out there by Grundle. Touches the umpire, so play on. He plays on and goes into the forward line. Long. Kennedy hunts the target, but again, Addy comes in. It's good support there from Lentini, I think it was. It just took Jack Kennedy Hunt's running, and it's going to be cleaned up in the back half. The ball goes wide now. Dan Gray, back pocket, so from one side of the ground to the other. Fantella continues to run, and they will go short to that player. He gets the ball just inside the boundary. You can see the players actually look around and see where players are running to, and they go the opposite way. Gray, short again, straight up the ground this time. Opens things up for Bell Post Hill, but Lima just steadying things down.
You know what it is? They're not afraid to run away from the footy.
No.
And most teams think they have to run to the footy.
James, again, wide, so they've still inside defensive 50. I reckon they've had 8 disposals in there now. He goes along the boundary line, so he set a target. Now the umpire says he didn't go over the mark, he didn't come back on the mark far enough. So the free kick is going to be paid down the field, or 50 metres, I should say. And Matt James will come up now towards centre wing and be the recipient of that free kick. Decent bit of land there.
So this will bring him to 17 disposals. Not all efficient though, Grubby, if you're listening. Not all efficient.
So across the ground he goes, and Lima in space by himself. He's got players on the far side of the ground, and it's Dan Gray. They've already positioned themselves nicely. Now they're out. He's got Marr further down the field. That's the direction he goes in. He's on centre wing. He's got McNamara further afield if he goes quickly. Hasn't seen him yet. He's still there. But there's a player outside, and Dan Gray is pushed up from behind, so he gets the ball back again. And he's just forward to centre wing. Ryan.
The who's who over here.
Dale.
Dan Gray goes long to the half-forward line. In front, Barlow. Spore from behind Walsh. Brings it down. Picked up by Lentini. Handballs over the top. Went looking for Barton. Didn't hit him on the chest or anything. Barton's kept it alive. It's picked up in the back flank there by Grozdanowski. That was Mick. Goes to Mays. Got the handball away. Puts Seddon under pressure. He is under pressure. He is gone. Hot, cold, anything you like. He has been taken down in a tackle. So Bell Post Hill, they worked pretty hard. They've kept the ball in their forward half. He goes short across the ground. Didn't hit the target. Picked up there. Barton taps it away.
Barton.
Kicks the ball basically. But the umpire says must have been high. Across the face there of Bowman. Barton trying to keep the ball alive there. And ball will come back now to Benny Bowman. He's right on the back arc at centre half back. Looks across the ground. Baxter is the target. So now Baxter has the ball. He's got a short option. He goes in that direction. That's a nice kick. Finds Robbie Logue. Also been quiet for the afternoon. Long towards Kennedy Hunt. Pushes Addy underneath the ball. Picked up by Dalton Grundle. Got the handball out the back down to Manganelli. On the left boot. Goes into the forward line. Coming across. Violet. Mark not taken. Umpire calls play on. And the ball goes over the boundary line. Will be thrown back in.
So Sulik's just leaning on that right knee. I think it's something a bit upper though.
Might be the cork, I think. So they're just throwing the ball back in on the forward, between half forward and the forward pocket. Hybens tries to tap ball back over his head. Went back towards the boundary line. Burke runs to pick it up. Tapped it along the boundary line. He's done that pretty nicely. Went and got the ball back again. Got the handball inside, but only as far as Barlow. Handball goes over the top. He found Grundle, so they're swapping the ball around a bit, and he's tackled. That was incorrect disposal, young Dolt. And Jakey Barlow wins possession of the ball. He's got a player through the middle of the ground. Kick was good, and mark has been taken by Baseley. Runner out the far side. It's McNamara or Gray. Take your pick because they're both there. Now he can get the ball and run. Goes to McNamara. The kick's got to be good going into the forward line. Goes looking for out the back. Edridge, lead his opposition player under the ball. Tapped it along the ground. Coming out. Picked up. Was a good strong play there from Page. He's tackled. Brought down. Umpire says there's no prior opportunity there, but he's going to punch him. And the free kick will go Invalee's way. So free kick to Dan Groz. Got rid of the long sleeves now on the short. Goes out wide. Mark is taken out there by Baxter. Costello standing the mark. Something else Belpo still do pretty well. They just guard the space. He goes looking for Brackley. Going back. He takes the mark. Brackley now plays on. Looking to go long. Brings the ball back towards Grundle. Dalton Grundle takes his mark there. Was a good pair of hands. Kennedy Hunt running back towards goal. He goes sideways looking for Mays. Put it out in front of him. Gray is there. Mays able to go back and collect it. Brought down in the tackle. Got the handball away. Back to Grundle. Looking for Kennedy Hunt. That's a good pass. Finish was nice on this occasion. And Jack Kennedy Hunt has an opportunity to go back, kick for goal. Has one for the afternoon. Looking to make this number 2. We know he can kick a football, so his distance from 25 out is not going to be a problem. Just looking to get the accuracy here to finish off. So Kennedy Hunt comes in. And while we've gone a fair while in this third quarter, he chips at the ball. He didn't kick through it, but I think it's going to be okay. And he has got the goal. So Jack Kennedy Hunt has 2 for the afternoon now, and the 5th for Inverleigh. So as we tick over 9 minutes into the third quarter, the Grandy Cycling Sports third quarter scoreboard, 10-7 to Belpost Hill, 5-4 to Inverleigh.
Yeah, unfortunately I did miss that contest, but going back, Dalton Grundle, even though his disposal wasn't at his what we're here to expect, that mark was superb against both Addy and McNamara. So they're making baby steps, the Hawks, but they've got a long way to go. Long way to go.
So back to the middle. Horan up against Hybens. Both get a tap to it again. James, handball, outboard to Lentini. Under pressure, back to Yates. He's going to be under pressure too. He got rid of the ball just. Was that a push in the back, did he say? Okay. So Yates will take the free kick. On centre wing. Wide, he just goes short. Very short. Lentini, handball, back to Yates. Picks it up on the half volley, goes long towards Ettridge. Going to get a couple against him. Walsh was one of them, got one over the shoulder. We'll take the free kick. So just inside defensive 50 for the Hawks. He chips the ball backwards. Baxter takes the mark. Goes out wider. They go de Blasio. Goes out further. Howard takes the mark, defensive 50. Goes along the line, very wide. Can they keep it in? Page keeps a bit of pressure on, but they get around. Kick, Mick Groz over the top. Hybens in front of Horan, takes the mark on centre wing. Handballs it away. Perrott off a step. Might be okay. Handball came over the top now. They're going. Brackley goes towards Kennedy Hunt again, and he takes the mark. Just about the same spot he kicked the last one from. Probably a little bit further out, about 35. And a chance for his third. 2 in a couple of minutes for the Spearhead.
Well, lowest he's ever kicked for the Hawks has been 3 in a game, so at least this will bring him back to his standard.
So he comes in. 35 out. Right foot kick. Our goal umpire says he's missed and through for 1 behind. 2-2 his tally this afternoon. They go to 5-5-35 in Inverleigh. Trail bell post till 10-7-67. It's on the De Grande Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard, and we've played 11 and a half minutes.
He did kick 2 goals in 1 game, and that was for Winchelsea many years ago. Short career up there.
I know he went for fun, but you'd have to understand why he wouldn't be chased or harassed to stay at the club with you. Anyway, so ball with Lima doing the kicking in duty. He plays on, kicks the ball to himself and comes out wide. Lentini in some space, and he will take the mark, uncontested. So Lentini now. Normally from here they will go backwards, but he's going to go along the boundary line. Goes towards Barton and also Merrick up in front. Good grab. Strong hands. So Liam Merrick. Again, not being rushed into doing anything he doesn't want to do, so he just chips the ball again, goes looking towards Barton. Behind, I think the mark in front's got to be paid. I think the front man, I think even Seddon knew that as soon as he'd taken the ball out of Yates' hand. So now Jack Yates with the ball. Again, he's not too sure on their options, so he's just going to go down the line again. Barton is going to be the target. Ball out the back, picked up there. Good hands. Muir goes to Merrick. Merrick further afield to Gray. Got the handball inside, but only Nankiville read that nicely. Picked up by Walsh, though. Handballs away, goes to Bowman. Bowman further afield to Grozdanowski. Through the middle they come now. Long in towards Kennedy Hunt. Didn't hit that player. Went out the back. Went towards Lima. He can go back and collect it. Has some time, some space. Handball goes out the back. He's always got an out valve. And it's going to be Willie Urquhart this time. Goes wide, looking for. Oh, it wasn't a bad bounce there for James. Went straight back to Lock Perrett's hands. On the left boot. Goes into the forward line. Working as Brackley. Picked it up. He's also a left footer. Back towards the goal square. Well, good look. Was that touch, was it? Didn't pay it, so just play on. In the hands of Grundle, goes high and long, but not accurate enough, and through for a minor score. His first score of the afternoon as a goal, a behind, and it's 5-6 now to Inverleigh. 10-7, Bell Post Hill, nearly 14 minutes gone. Third quarter, De Grande Cycling Sports third quarter scoreboard.
So, Lima. Kick it in again, short to Gray. Takes the mark. Still inside defensive 50, chips the ball to Addy. So Addy in the back pocket, he just chips it to Marr. So still inside defensive 50, they've had 3 kicks. Comes, well, he's going to go wide to Welv. In the end, it went towards Walsh. Didn't take the mark. Seddon at the back. Oh, leaves the football behind. Barton didn't. He got the kick away. Ettridge Tried to work Nankivell past it. Hybens to come at it as well in support. Handballed underneath. Merrick did pretty well in the end. He did nicely. Bullet sit up for him. He kicks it off the ground towards Costello. He's on hands and knees. Not going to do anything there. Hybens gives it away. Quickly to Walsh. Back to Hybens. Goes wide. Looking for load. Can he keep it in? Yes, he can just. Had to work hard too. Got a bit of time now. He was out of bounds.
Yeah.
And he was out of bounds for a throw in. Timmy Barton telling him all about it too.
Timmy could have pushed him back then. He realised he'll probably stand next to him on interleague train a few nights from now. So just, smile, keep walking.
So boundary throw in, centre wing. Hybens up against Merrick. Throw in now. Hybens took it out of the ruck, got the kick away towards centre half forwards. Good too. Grundle got one high, gave it away quickly to Mick Groz. 50 out, goes to the right foot kick, open goal square. Lima gets back there, Mays there as well. Mays did nicely, kick around the corner and has kicked it. Good play, Nathan Mays. Followed the footy, kicked his first, and the 6 for Inverleigh. They go to 6-6-42. They trail Bell Post Hill 10-7-67 to Grandy Cycle Sport. Third quarter scoreboard, 16 minutes played.
Well, the 4 players that I have such great expectations for the Hawks that I probably highlighted at halftime for having less of an impact were probably the last 4 to get their hands on the ball there. All very, very clean, other than Robbie Logue, Mick Groz, Nathan Mays, and of course Dalton Grundle, standing his ground in that one-on-one to set that goal up.
So ball is back with the umpire in the middle of the ground. Merrick doing the ruck work, and he is up against Jimmy Hybens. Ball tapped down by Hybens once again, goes towards Seddon. Can't take clean possession. Grundle did, and he got the ball outside of Dan Groz. He goes into the forward line. Filer comes up. Good close attention there from McNamara. Got the handball away. Supported there by Fantella. Wants to go back to him, but it goes over the top to Baseley. Went back to Fantella. A little bit of slow play, but they've been able to move the ball towards centre wing. Mark has been taken. Skill was good. I think that's Mar, is it, out the far side, or Merrick? No, it's not. It's Flacavento. Flacavento got the ball and he went short over the top, found Fantella. He goes quickly into the forward line, coming out. Mark was taken out there. Jaden Ettridge was knocked out by his own player there. Got a whack in the back, I reckon. And he is still lying on the ground. He's okay. The players are lifting him up. Got the heavy one there, I think, as Dan Welve came back with the flight of the ball. So he's up and running again, which is good. Out the ball comes, goes out towards the half-back line again. Numbers there, picked up there, goes into the forward line. Dan Welve with plenty of time to steady and look, and goes back towards Costello.
Good hands.
Good hands.
Jeez, that's a good mark.
De Blasio was right on his hammer and actually sitting on his shoulders just about, but a nice kick, and Nick Costello put his hands out. Good, clean grab, and we'll go back and shoot his third goal of the afternoon. So from about 25 metres out and pretty close to directly in front of goal. Costello comes in, kicks towards goal, and he doesn't miss too many of them, and he's not going to miss from there. He has got his third goal of the afternoon and the 11th goal now for Bell Post Hill. They're 11 goals, 7, and they lead Inverleigh on 6-6, 18 minutes gone. Third quarter to Granny Cycling Sports third quarter scoreboard.
Daniel Welf's got the ball in the forward pocket running in on an angle. He could go for his second goal for the day, or he could, try and set Costello up on a one-on-one on de Blasio, who's been considered one of the best defenders in the league. And because of Costello's change in fitness, change in nutrition, he actually backed Cozzy there, took a fantastic mark, and there's your goal for Bell Post Hill.
Back to the middle, Hybens gets it down. James, man off the wing. Couldn't take it with him. Oh, that was free kick pretty easy there to set. It was
hang on.
Ripped off the footy. What?
Nah. Keep my cool.
So Seddon in the middle.
Something about this chair, I reckon.
Goes long, inside 50. Kennedy Hunt used the body nicely and took the mark against Addy. You don't say that too often.
No.
And shielded the ball from Cam, Addy, and took the mark. So we'll shoot for goal for his third. A quick reply for the Hawks. They need more than a quick reply at the moment, though. That's the problem. I need to kick 2 or 3 quickly. Bell Post Hill will have the aid of whatever breeze there is, you suspect, in the last term. So to get going here. 19.5 played third term. Kennedy Hunt comes in. 40 out. Slight angle. Gets it. So his third of the afternoon. The 7th for Inverleigh. They go to 7-6-48. They trail Bell Post Hill 11-7-73 to Grandy Cycling Sport. Third quarter scoreboard, 20 played.
No, just another nice one-on-one there. Kennedy Hunt now probably won the last 4 of the last 5 contests over Cam. Just looking at one of my many pieces of paper here. So seems to be the end of action in the last couple of quarters.
So back with the umpire in the middle of the ground. And it's Merrick doing the ruck week this time. Hybers again over the top. Just gives Seddon an armchair ride. Runs to a 50. Kicks long. Goes back towards Kennedy Hunt. Couldn't take the mark this time. Just wrong angle. There's to McNamara. Went back to Addy. A little bit of trouble. Got out of it nicely. His kick wasn't good going in. Picked up there by Mick Groz again. He picked it up and put it down as quick as he did. And the umpire has seen that the same way. And now there's 50 because the player didn't.
He loves giving the 50 too, doesn't he?
And put it down again.
Loves it. He loves it.
He is the third team out there, Joe.
He loves it.
Just got to pull the shorts a bit higher.
He loves it.
So Fantella now has the ball just forward of centre wing. So Fantella's just looking at some options. He's got a little short one. He goes in that direction. Player comes up, takes the mark, and it's James. They've done nicely now. This is where they're usually pretty good. Their next kick, that was a high one going in, though, so he set his forwards a bit of a task. Ettridge, who almost had it, comes up, picked up, and kicked for goal by Well. And he had an opportunity before, but he now has 2. And it's a quick reply for Bell Post Hill. They now move to 12-7, leading Inverleigh on 7 goals, 6. 22 minutes gone, third quarter to Granny Cycling Sports, third quarter scoreboard.
Just special comments for the great man who's usually in this chair. Get out of my chair, U, just the letter U, so a bit of grammar to be sort of there. Then a word that starts with W that rhymes with frog, and then another word that I'm not going to say.
So just grubby typically on a Sunday afternoon then. That's good.
Like he missed communion. He's probably a bit
so
dark.
So grubby, spell U properly. I'm more offended by the grammar.
That's E-W-E.
Than the rest of this.
Back to the middle. Hybens, Merrick. He gets it down. Seddon leaves it behind. Fantella doesn't. Left foot kick to half forward. Timmy Barton gets it. Handballs it away. Yates to run across half forward. Pushes Baxter out of the way. Tried to throw it out to Barton again. Meehan. He's somehow got a kick away. He left it behind. Tried to kick it off the ground. Geordie drew on hands and knees. Shuffles the handball out. They're under pressure. Good tackle. Yates and Fantella come in. In fact, it's Yates and... Just trying to see who gets up. Is that Timmy? It is. Barton put the tackle on. So ball up right, half forward for the Panthers. Ball comes out the front to James. Baseley called to play on, not 15, said the umpire. Got it away to Flacavento. He's wrapped up, not going anywhere. The ball comes the other way. Grundle, long kick towards half forward. Punched away at the front. Lima gets away from one, loses the football in the tackle though. It's Rose, said the umpire. Okay. So which one? I don't know which one either, actually. So who's going to take it? Burke it is. Gives it away to Seddon. Off a step towards Kennedy Hunt. Worked Addy under the footy. Did he take the mark? Yes, said the umpire. Cam was looking for a little bit of a nudge free, I think, but didn't come. And Jack Kennedy Hunt will shoot for goal from 35 out directly in front. He's kicked 3 this afternoon.
Well, I tell you what, after Ettridge's 3 goals last quarter, if you parked your car on the northern end, you got your money's worth, that's for sure.
So, Kennedy Hunt. 35 out directly in front, comes in. I reckon he's missed that one. He's been mean to miss the last couple, actually. They've just got in. That one didn't. 3-3 his tally. And they go to 7-7-49 Inverleigh. They trail Bell Post Hill 12-7-79 to Grandy Cycling Sport. Third quarter scoreboard, 24 minutes played.
Lyman now getting the ball back from beyond the boundary line. No rush. Shane Lima. He's taking his time. Who decides to kick the ball to himself and play on. He's going to bring the ball out wide. Out towards Mar. Baxter's there. Dalton Grundle's also there, and he takes a good strong mark. So Grundle's going to put the ball quickly back into the forward line. There's a player out the back. Manganelli was that player, but he looks up and he goes short now. Again, in the forward line. Mark is taken out there, and Jack Kennedy Hunt has taken a nice mark. He's leading well, and they're actually putting the ball in front of him now and kicking the ball in nicely, so giving him every opportunity. So Jack Kennedy Hunt, 3-3 for the afternoon at this stage. Can kick his fourth.
This will be his most ever against the Panthers if he can get it through.
And will reduce the margin to 4 straight goals if he's accurate enough. Looks okay off the boot, and it has held its line, and he has got his fourth. And the 8th goal now for Inverleigh. They're 8 goals 7, and they trail Belpost Hill on 12-7, and we've gone just over 25 minutes. Third quarter to Grandy Cycling Sports, third quarter scoreboard.
So, game's not over yet. Never forget round 6, 2016. I think the Hawks were up by... No, the Panthers were up by 36, and in the end they got the win by a point.
Back to the middle. Hybens. Merrick. Hybens gets it down again. The umpire's found a free kick. Going to go to James, I think, in the middle for Belpost Hill. It is. Goes towards Page, sits it on his head. Mick Groz gets back there and help from the middle and goes out wide. And the ball goes long towards centre half forward. Oh, geez, bullet kick. Brackley took a good mark too. And he plays on quickly. He's got a few runners, and I think that's Mick Groz who followed it down. So good play by him. Started at half back, worked it all the way down, and he's taken the mark and will shoot for goal from about 40 out, slight angle. He has kicked 1 this afternoon. So this to make the margin 18 points. Comes in. Pretty good. Oh. Geez, the goal umpire went early with the slap on the chest too. 3 for 1 behind. So they go to 8-8-56 Inverleigh. Trail Belpost Hill 12-7-79. De Grandy Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard. 27 minutes played.
Lima again kicking in. And again, clubroom side he comes. In front. Ball not taken there by Meehan. Good opposition contest there. That goes back towards Lima. He puts boot to ball. He comes back to where the first ball was intended to, and Marr goes up. Doesn't take the mark. Picked up by Meehan. On the left boot, he goes out wide. A player out there by himself, and it's taken. Dan Groz kicks the ball back in towards centre forward. Kick over the top of Caissons. Just missed the target. Coming through Lima. Picked the ball up this time. Flacavento. Little boot to ball. Gets the ball back to 50. Mick Groz is out there. Wants to give the handball. Does so now. Out to Baxter. Loads up. Goes long. Goes high to the goal square and will go through for a goal. And Inverleigh have goal number 9. So Baxter kicks his first goal of the afternoon. Inverleigh to 9 goals 8. And Belpost Hill on 12-7, 28 minutes gone. Third quarter to Grandy Cycling Sports, third quarter scoreboard.
So if you're just joining us, that means they've now kicked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the last 7 goals. So they've got the momentum, but obviously the Panthers will be kicking to the scoring end in the last quarter. How are we looking on that tipping leaderboard, by the way, Joe?
You're going okay. The Panthers.
That's all I needed to know.
The Panthers. You picked the Panthers. Dale, he picked Inverleigh. Surprise, surprise. Grubby picked Inverleigh. Yep. You're going okay. Merrick tries to tap it on from the middle. Hawks get it away again. Barlow can't take it with him. Coming out. Burke gives it away by hand to a standing start. Hybens gets kick out wide. Drew. If it sits for him. Oh, it doesn't though. And he leaves it behind Flacavento. Gets some support. Handball over the top. Missed the target. Ball in dispute. Mays. Free kick. Throw, said the umpire. Ooh. So Basely will take the free kick at half back for Belpost Hill. Chips the ball short to Barton. Takes the mark. Just on defensive 50. Goes to Addy short. Got Gray further afield if he turns around now. He doesn't. He just holds it up.
Lama out the back.
Lima out the back. Goes in that direction. It's like a chess game, isn't it, with him?
Yep.
He goes longer to Gray. Going to have to sit on Hybens, but Hybens puts the arms up, takes the mark, handballs it away quickly to Bowman. Back to Hybens. He handballs it towards Cations, tries to do the don't argue and then drop the footy. The umpire said yes, he did, and there's the siren for three-quarter time. So it's Bell Post Hill 12, 7-79. They lead Inverleigh 9-8-62. Goal kickers Dale at three-quarter time.
Yep, 3 each to Ettridge and Costello, 2 each to Page and Wells, 1 each to Dan Gray, Jordan Flacavento, and for the Winverleigh side we have 4 to Jack Kennedy Hunt, 1 each to Mays, Seddon, Baxter and Mick Groz.
So three-quarter time, Bell Post Hill 12, 7-79. They lead Inverleigh 9-8-62. We will take a break and come back with the final quarter match day live after this on 94.7 The Pulse.